Okay, here we are in Australia, first race of the season. You can see here there's 16 corners, 3 DRS zones. First DRS zone is on the main street, and then the second is on the second street, and then the third is in sector 3 between 12 and 13. The DRS detection zones you can see they're marked out. So we're going to jump in to the car. I'll show you my assists. So we're using these. Everything's on basically because I'm a scrub. And then on screen display, make sure you have rear view mirror on. And in my controls, the only things I've changed is steering saturation is set to 10, which means it's a little bit more sensitive, but it means that I can turn into corners quicker. And then force feedback is up at 150. And that's the only changes. Setup. Go into session info, setup, and my setup that I normally use on most tracks is increased top speed. I don't really bother too much about custom setups, but you can do that if you wish. I think there's links in the Discord for the custom setups. We'll go to track, flying lap, and we'll do a lap here now. This won't be a perfect lap, but this should give you, kind of a insight on the racing line and where you should be going. We're staying left in the first corner. At the inside curb, let it run all the way out wide. Use as much road as possible, and get back over to the left. Next corner, turn in. Just let the car flow. You can do this all flat out. So here, a little bit on the brake. Use as much curb as possible. Stay right here, and then let the car drift out wide. Onto the brake, turn in, hit the curb again. And this is where you just want to let it drift out again. Ready for these quick handers. So a little dab of the brake, turn in. We did not get perfect exit out of there, but you get it right, it's a lot quicker. So these is the final 3 corners, basically 2 right-handers, and then heavy. So stay right, turn in, you get a really good exit out of there, and then it's flat out around the last corner, back onto the main street, and over the finish line. So I did a 1:22.5. We'll do another lap. This is basically the best way to do it. Just go into time trial, go to F1 2020, and then go to the far right and you can choose your multiplayer car. And just do lap after lap. Don't be afraid to use the lines. I know that invalidated in time trial, it's like super strict. But you'll be fine during the race. Stay right and drift out. Back on the power. There we go, much better that time. A little dab of the brake into the first corner, and then it should be flat out for the rest. 2 right-handers. And then the final corner. There we have it. Back to the garage. That's the best way to do it. That's the racing line that I use anyway. I'm not the quickest, but hopefully that'll help a little bit. So, enjoy.